What's going on, everybody? DemiGodReviews here. What you see in front of you is the Soul Calibur 6 beta, which is currently going on this weekend for PS4, Xbox, and PC currently, which will be linked for those who can't find it for Xbox One and PS4. We're diving into what I played so far and getting into my likes and dislikes so far for the Soul Calibur 6 beta. Let's do it. Cue the music. That's right, folks, the Soul Calibur 6 beta is upon us this weekend. Partial stress tests for the servers and partial testing for people just to dive in and get comfy with. Playable with over 16 characters to choose from, between 2 new that's playable from Grow and Geralt from The Witcher, and some returning characters that's come back for older fans and vets of the series to get excited about, like Mitsurugi, Nightmare, Siegfried, Ivory, Keelik, etc, etc. You're bound to be right at home within the stage of Destiny. Now, I will say I haven't played a Soul Calibur in a while. Like a long time since 3 on PlayStation 2, which is still my favorite, by the way. But stepping into Soul Calibur 6 feels like a total breath of fresh air, as it feels different from other fighters like Tekken 7, Street Fighter 5, Injustice, etc, etc. Soul Calibur 6 has its own identity to bring to the table, and it succeeds. So I'm here to talk about what I dislike and like about the beta so far, and what they could really change in the long run to make it better. So let's talk about it. So far, Soul Calibur 6 is fun as hell. It's refreshing, it's a cleansing palette from the recent fighters that's been dropping, which isn't to trash any others, as they all have a welcoming place in my heart, but Soul Calibur 6 fits the mold as something that I've been needing for a while. But before I give it the praise that's coming, I gotta talk about the things that I dislike about the game first. First off, Soul Calibur 6 servers are terrible. Stress tests or not, it's lagging even when I go against people with 4 to 5 plus bars. That lag will register over to the buttons and completely ruin and kill the game. Hopefully that's fixed in final release. Secondly, the graphics of the game aren't really up to par as I thought it would be. They didn't look great on my Xbox One S, and I thought it was just that. But now I'm looking at it through my PS4 Pro, and they don't seem up to par as they should be. Before final release, I definitely need to see those graphics beefed up a lot more than what they are now. Thirdly, and lastly, there's a lot of mechanics in the game they should have ran over with you before tossing you into rank. While there's training manuals online, they should have taken notes from Dragon Ball FighterZ beta and let you run through a training mode to understand some of those core and advanced mechanics in the game. So that way you aren't spamming the revenge button or guard counters and you're wondering, well, how the hell did I do that? And that's not taking anything away from the game, but I gotta say I do have my gripes, as all of these could be easily addressed upon final release. Now, I do have things I like about the game. I love the mechanics and how they all come into play fluidly when you're playing against someone online. Guard crush, unblockables, stuns, grabs, everything. It all just looks so fluid and action and great. Once you guys really get going in battle, I love it. I do enjoy that we have a large cast of characters to choose from as we play online. There's a taste of someone for everyone here, as you don't have to limit yourself or really miss out on someone. I also enjoyed that lovely soundtrack and music that Soul Calibur always brings. Soul Calibur has always had a beautiful soundtrack, and this is no different this time around, as it's so damn good. And also the stages are awesome in this beta also. There are some incredibly dope stages this time around. My favorite has to be the Moonlight stage. Also, the supers in this game are badass. There are a lot of cool looking supers that just are fantastic to see in action. My favorites has to be Grow, Nightmare, Mitsurugi, Ivy, and Geralt. Those really stand out the box for me when it comes to those supers. Now, I'll also mention is welcoming to both new fans and returning fans of the series, as you can simply pick up and play and get to know the characters or learn the ones you want to learn. It's a warming, welcoming feel, as it doesn't leave anyone out, whether beginner or advanced. I do enjoy it. I had my rust on me, but it wasn't like a moment where it was just tough on me outside of my own rust from the game or having to fully know a combo string to survive. It's genuinely fun as hell to play, really, and it really kept me enticed. I was first personally sitting on the fence for Soul Calibur 6, as it's been a long time since I played a Soul Calibur title. But honestly, I'm sold. I actually want to play more and get real in depth about which characters I want to learn, and I haven't felt that for a fighter in quite some time. So I will be picking it up. Day 1? Very possibly. If they address these issues that I have a problem with, but if they don't, I'll probably wait, as I genuinely need this game to be a much more smoother experience than what they're giving us currently. So final verdict, it's a buy. Is it a must? Is it a day one? To be honest, that is really up to you guys. Make your judgment and let me know how you feel about it in the comment section, as I will be waiting on you guys' responses. Now, is it a day one or a wait for me? To be honest, while it's looking like a day one for me, if they don't address the server issue and the graphic issue, as they will address the mechanics issue in the final release of the game, as they will give you a training mode, of course, duh. But if they don't address the server issue and the graphics issue in the final part of the game, then I'll probably wait on it, to be honest. And that isn't to say the graphics make the game all the time, but this game kind of looks last gen-ish. And that isn't to knock the game, as I'm really enjoying the game. But graphically, it can be much more up to par than what it is now. And that isn't a knock, that's just genuine truth. While it does look good in certain instances, the other instances, when you look at the character models, when you look at the detail on the models, it's like, oh, I can step back a little bit, as it does look a bit last gen-ish. And for the servers, as they're stress testing them out, I need these servers to be immaculate on release. I need them to feel good. If I don't hear good things, I probably will wait. Now, that isn't to say like, oh, I'm gonna wait for the game just to be cheap, but I'll probably take a minute to wait, because I really want this game, but I really need them to patch out those problems. So it's looking like a day one, but if they don't fix those issues for me personally, then it might be a little different. Alright folks, but that is it for my Soul Calibur 6 beta thoughts. Let me know if you're getting the game in the comment section below. Let me know if you're playing it, if you're enjoying it, if you dislike it, if you're playing it and just, you know, simply playing it. Is it on your radar? I know October is a big month for games, so is Soul Calibur 6 on the radar for things you're gonna buy this month? Let me know in the comment section below. Share you guys' thoughts. Reviews are on the way between the Capcom Beat 'em Up Collection, Life is Strange 2 Episode 1, and Super Mario Odyssey. Those are all on the way. I'm working on Ninja Clash of Characters, and I got a few more in the pipeline that I'm working on, so be on the lookout for those also. Go check out my previous reviews, which one is going to pop up to the left here, the Marvel Spider-Man review. Then you got the other one popping up to the right here, which is the video kit review. And then go check out my latest discussion video on Telltale Closing Down, which is popping up on the bottom left corner of this video. Hit that like and subscribe button. Go check out all my social media links in the description box below. Go follow me on everything. Go check out the MOG Discord where we do cool things, and go check out my MOG homies from Gaming with Persona and Leash Capiche. Links to those channels will be in the description box below also. Go check them out. Go show some love to them. So until next time and until the next video, guys, we'll tune in, turn up, and throw down. It's looking like a GG, and I'm out.